Alrighty guys, I'll just lift this up a bit because I don't know if my face will be in the screen, or in the frame, I should say. It's time for the biggest, baddest power saw to ever live. Super Pro 125 C. I got this saw yesterday. Oh, sorry, Saturday. It's now Monday, but I haven't been to bed, so technically it's yesterday for me. I swapped a couple of saws for it from Darcy. Darcy rebuilt this saw 2.5 years ago. It was scored. It was advertised as good condition. When Darcy removed the muffler, there wasn't much of the muffler. It was scored. So what's Darcy done? He's put new bearing seals, gasket set. He's fabricated his own muffler. It did have a pipe, like a stinger. You'll see it, it's up the channel a little bit further. Buck and firewood, ported 394 and Super Pro 125. This is the saw from that video. It had like a stinger here. He's removed it and refabricated the outside, and he's just put a whole heap of holes in the corner there. Because the pipe was letting it down, so to speak. Like it was maybe too big. Anyhow, carb kit, fuel lines, impulse. It's got a Tygon, I think it's an impulse or fuel hose. It's got a joiner from the OE to the carb. I do have to get the spark plug boot, the leather piece that goes in here. Decomp's been changed. AV rubbers. Reused the existing piston, brand new rings from all the parts from America. And a new, I think you said new oil pump rod. You sent it in a voice message to me last night. 24-inch laser tip, Oregon laser tip. It's got a tungsten tip chain on it. I am going to get it sharpened. It is still fairly, grabs your skin. I've been wanting to own one of these bad boys for 6 years, since I seen Buckin run one. Now, I do realise this is a single jet carb, so I ain't going to get the RPMs I'm after, but if I put a bigger rim, and when I get the chain sharpened, I can already see the rakers have to go down. I'm actually surprised it even cuts, to be honest with you. I could probably take them down myself. But when I get it, I'll take it into a shop, get them to sharpen it. I'll get them to set the rakers at 30 thou, and we should get it to clean up in the cut. It actually cleaned up a little bit over there, but this is a bigger log, so I'm hoping she performs. What gas mix do I use? 32 to 1. Yeah, 32 to 1 in every saw. Doesn't matter if they're old or new or like brand spanking new, but that's technically an old saw. But I've only got one M-tronic saw left, and that's the 261. Stay tuned, there's going to be some more on that. Anyhow, let's see if she fires and cooperates. It should do. Although it has cooled down. I'll put the decomp in. mention, this morning, oh, actually I mentioned it earlier, but I'll mention it again. This morning I swapped the spur sprocket out for a clutch drum that takes a rim. The spur has next to no wear on it. That was actually replaced as well when it was rebuilt. The clutch drum is off a Super 250, and it works just fine, because I want to, at a later date, I plan to run 3/8, maybe 8 or 9 tooth. We'll see how it goes with a freshly sharpened chain and with the rakers taken down. 24s, okay, but I'd like to get a video of it in bigger timber. It's just finding it. I mean, down there's about 30 inches at the root ball. This is only a 24. But I'll have a talk to Michael at longer and see if he has anything available in this combination or whatnot. Thanks, Michael, for the bar and chains I got last week. They're mint on the small max, Super Pro 81 and down. Anyhow, let's get on with it. See if I can do a bucking style. Just then. Being temperamental, I think. I know what happened last time when it shut off. I reckon I pushed the kill switch off. Because I put my thumb there by accident. Some saws I cut like huskies, I put my thumb up. Anyhow, see you on the tailgate. How we all doing? That was hectic. Okay. We all know first impressions. Biggest, baddest Powersaw alive. They're not fast. Sorry. The C's with single jet carbs aren't the fastest. But it gets the job done. The chain, if I could take the rakers down, I don't know, because that's the first tungsten chain I've ever used. If I can physically file the rakers down, I'll do that. And we'll do another video. I don't have a 404 raker gauge on me. Take them down to 30 thou. Actually, I'll double check the longer box. It's not a longer chain. I don't think it's a longer chain. Just give me a second, I'll have a look. It could be Jono and Jono. Hurricane, it'll be Hurricane 404. So I can sharpen that chain. I just got to buy the proper wheel for my grinder. But I'll message Jono and Jono and ask him what the depth gauge is for the tungsten chain. I'll check it with my Carlton Philo plate 404. That should be 25 thou factory set. If it needs taken off with that, then I'll just do that and I'll make another cut another day. Could be any day this week, to be honest with you. I've got to go get that cookie that I cut for me workmate. But that muffler, that works. It works for that now without that pipe on it. She smells sweet. That sweet smell we were smelling on Saturday. That's hectic. Sorry guys, I've got to look around to think of what I've got to say, if you know what I mean. I just noticed there's a repair on the front of the starter. No big deal. There's a couple of those rubber boots for the spark plug on eBay at the moment. Because my 153, I think it's a 153, that's missing one too. I'd like to get one for it because you can actually see the atom chip in that hole. There you go, atom chip works on the 153, so I don't see why it wouldn't work on... Oh, that's a steel, never mind. I did find another trigger module. Sorry guys, I'm just talking to Das, but if you want a trigger module for behind the flywheel for the 051. So to test that, I either need my red top. Actually, I could test it on another one at home. I've got one there with the top end on it, flywheel, all that. I could test it. I'd love an inner spike. Or is the bottom mount broken off? Bottom mount's broken off. Okay. I did wind the auto oiler out one full turn before I left home. It seems to be going mint. You see the oil's hitting here when you're in the cut, but once you get into the log just soaks it all up, so I might have to give it some more. I take it it's like any other McCulloch, you just wind that screw out and is it automatic? No, it mustn't be automatic. Does it work on crankcase pressure? Oh look, there's a little ball in there. There's a hole up top here on the starter, I don't know what that is. Something goes there, maybe there was a kill switch mounted there or something. Back in the day. But yeah, Super Pro 125, Aussie hardwood. This is the softest. Yes, this is the softest Aussie hardwood. That's why I cut it and film it for you guys. It only gets harder from here. You think that was like slow? There's other hardwood here that's can blunt your chain in one cut. Put it that way. Anyhow, I've got one more saw I want to run. I ran it on Saturday. I just want to do a couple more cuts because it's my new favourite steel saw. Thanks for watching that. Hectic. The world's biggest, baddest power saw, the 125. See you over the stump of the next saw. Hooroo.